Hey Glammies! So today is my first Halloween inspired makeup tutorial. I put a post up on my Instagram a couple nights ago and I wanted to see if you guys wanted to see a mermaid look or if you guys want to see a fairy look. And 64% of everyone that watched my story said that they wanted to see a mermaid look. So that is what I'm doing today. To achieve my look, I'm using one palette. I'm just going to focus on like my skin, and I have some really fun like jewels that I got at Michael's, so that we're gonna, put some embellishment on our face. So yeah, I'm so excited for this makeup tutorial. So like always, go ahead and subscribe down below. Make sure to like this video and leave your comments. And yeah, let's go ahead and jump on into the video. Okay, so before I hopped on camera, I already went and I did my eyebrows, and I also primed my skin with my normal primers, the Hangover RX primer and the NYX pore filler. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to just tie my hair back behind my ears. Okay, so to start, like I said, I want this to be super dewy and glowy and just like as mermaid as can be. I'm actually taking my inspo from Desi Perkins and her Halloween mermaid look. So to start with, I'm going to go with my MAC strobe cream. I'm just going to basically apply this like a face lotion. And I'm going to be keeping the eyes super simple today because I want the focus to be more on the skin, but as well as the really fun like rose gold and like pink toned jewels I'm doing. So that just makes your skin just glow, almost borderline like oily, which is what we want. Also, for my face lotion, I also, on top of my normal face lotion, I put the Glam Glow, glow lotion, so I put that on as well. So then I'm gonna go with my L'Oreal Lumi Cushion. Again, this is a luminous finish, so super dewy, and I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that all over the face. And I kind of still want some of my natural like skin color to peek through, because we are, mermaids, and mermaids are just naturally beautiful and don't have too much makeup on. Well, they actually have no makeup on because they live under the ocean, but you guys get my drift. So I'm taking that on my It Cosmetics number 7 brush, the brush that I've been using a lot lately, and I'm just buffing that and stippling that into my skin. Make sure to bring this down to your neck. Now, if you want to use a more matte foundation, if you tend to have oilier skin and then, glow it up with your highlight, you can do that. But for me, my skin's more like combo dry, so I really like this foundation. And I'm just making sure to really pack that on where I get my redness, which is right here. I call this like the sunburn line. So make sure that's all blended in over my mouth. And I tried to find my most like mermaid looking top. This is actually a dress I'm wearing. So, and you see there's still that highlight right along here, which is what I want. So your skin just looks super, super dewy. Like we're glowing to the gods, honey. All right, cool. So next I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna jump in with concealer. I'm gonna just conceal my under eye, and with that I'm gonna use my Tarte Shape Tape that I've been, using like normal. I'm just going to apply that under my eye, down the bridge of my nose, a little here in between my forehead, right here, and right there. And to help some of my face along my mouth. Awesome. Then I'm going to go back in with my It Cosmetics brush with the small concealer end, and I'm going to just stipple that into the skin. I'm trying to do this look with as minimal like tools as possible as well. If you want, you can even use your finger if you don't want your concealer to be as full coverage. You can go ahead and do that. For me, I have some redness, and stipple and buff that up to really help carve out my cheekbones and along the bridge of my nose. And if you notice, I'm leaving my under eye for last like I normally do because I like to let that concealer sit and warm up with my skin. And I also did carve out my brows, so I have a nice highlight going on underneath my brows. If you have any redness around your brows, applying concealer to the top is going to really help. So what are everyone's plans for Halloween? So my husband has to work on Halloween. It's my son's first Halloween. And so we are doing the pumpkin patch today, and then we're going to be celebrating Halloween with his side of the family tonight. So now I'm going in and I'm just buffing out that concealer under my eye. I'm making sure to get up into my tear duct because I do not want any dark circles. Mermaids don't have dark circles. Mermaids are perfect. So yeah, back to what I was saying, we're going to celebrate Halloween tonight with his family, and we're super excited. I'm so excited to take our son to the pumpkin patch for the first time. I put him in the cutest outfit, and then he spit up all over it, and so I'm like, whatever, dude, you're back in a onesie. So I went ahead, I've concealed my under eye. Now, this part is optional. I'm going to cream contour. The more cream products that I'm going to put on my face, the more dewy it's going to help me look. So I'm going to take, this is just like an IT Cosmetics double-ended brush. I'm going to take the contour side and just take my contour stick and really get that product on the stick. And I'm just going to contour out my cheekbones. Like I said, I want to stay as dewy as possible. I will set my under eye in a second. So go back in with that contour product. This is the Jordana Sculpt and Go in the shade 2 Medium. This is a really good dupe for the KKW contour sticks. I have not tried those, but you know, I'm wanting to. So I'm just going back in with that contour. Just kind of applying it everywhere. Now I'm gonna just buff it out. Get up here along the temples. And I'm taking the fat end of my brush and I'm going to really buff out that contour. Bring some warmth back into my face because I do want this look to be more on the bronzy side. So I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do to actually set my face makeup. I'm going to go back in with that contour. I'm just going to keep building up the contour color. And to help with the contour, you can soak in your cheekbones and just follow the hollow, as Charlotte Tilbury says. Buff. Make sure when you buff out your contour, you buff in an upward motion. You don't want to bring it down because you don't want to make your face look larger, because contour is bringing shadows to the face, and mermaids are snatched, like super snatched. Now I'm going to go ahead and just contour my nose a little bit. Able to film. I was worried I wasn't going to be able to film today, but then my son went down for a nap, so I'm like, yay, I can film. There, now I have a nice slight, my hair's falling out. I have a nice slight contour, which I'm going to go back in, and I'm actually going to, like, for my powder contour, I'm going to use a fun color. So I'm super, super stoked. So buff that out one more time. Along the nose. Cool. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go in with a cream blush. So I'm actually going to be using the Clinique Chubby Stick. This is great for your lips, your cheeks, and all I'm going to do is I'm just going to be applying this directly. I'm going to smile to the apples of my cheeks. And I'm going to apply a good amount. Then I'm gonna go back in with my number 7 brush and kind of just stipple that out. And I'm stippling it back into my contour, into that cream contour that we just did. And this is just gonna bring a nice like flush, put some, whatever's left on my brush, I'm just gonna kind of stipple that around my face. It's just gonna bring a nice like flush to the skin. See how glowy we are? Oh, I love it. Yay for glow. Cool. Now to set my face. So to set my under, I'm gonna take a little bit of my Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder in shade 1. And I'm gonna take that on a Real Techniques setting brush, and I'm just going to lightly tap into the powder, tap off the excess in the lid, and I'm only going to set directly what's under my eye. Now, my under eye concealer, I can let it sit without setting it for a little bit, and it doesn't really crease. Now, obviously, I'm going to set my T-zone because a lot of times your T-zone is a more oily spot on your face. So I'm going to bring that powder just slightly down. I am not going to bring that powder down into my contour. Set my eyelid, because now I'm going to go shadow. My shadow look today is going to be so simple, but I'm going to do something really fun on the lower lash line. My take on how Mermaid's makeup would be. Set along the nose, set center my forehead, and on my chin. And you know what? My smile lines, the filler in my smile lines is starting to fade. Yes, I do get filler because I happen to take after my dad's side of the family in regards to my lines on my face. And I had full-blown smile lines when I was like 25. I don't smoke. It's just genetics, and I was not having it. And so, yes, I get filler in my smile lines and my lips. And yes, I do Botox, but I have not done Botox in a while because I was pregnant. Last time I did any filler and Botox was right before I got married. So about a year ago. Wonderful. So our face is set. Now, to bring some glow to my face, I need to, oh, I don't have it. Hold on, let me go grab it. I was going to return this, but this is a Catrice Sun Bronzer. I'm going to do a very light dusting of this all over my face because this is very bronzy, and it's going to help bring a bronze glow to all parts of the skin. So I'm just going to very light-handed, and this has, you know, a shimmer in it, so it's going to help keep with that dewy finish. Go back in with that. Ooh, my earring stuck. There we go. They're just super bronzy, glowy. Ooh. I haven't even applied highlight yet. Look at that. You see that? Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, yes, honey. All right, cool. Now I'm gonna go in and apply a very, very slight bit of blush. This is the Tarte Amazonian Clay in the shade Corky. I really like this blush. I think it's super cute and fun. I'm gonna go back in with that Jobanesque brush. And I'm just going to, because mermaids are have a beautiful pink flush to their cheeks. So smile. Just go back in. And I'm just gonna, with my foundation brush, I'm just gonna stipple all that together. Blend out any harsh lines. Cool. Now for the fun part. Our contour, our eyes, and all the the good stuff. I finally bought the Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe. It's so pretty. I bought this for my sister-in-law for her 19th birthday, and she uses it all the time, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna use it and just, do you see those shades? I mean, come on. This right here, Mermaid, 100%. That's why I was like, yes, give it to me. All the mermaid vibes, please. Please, please, please. So, our eye look is going to be as simple as can be. I am so excited. So, I'm going to go in. I'm actually using the Sephora mini color swatch because I did not wash my brushes. Oh well. Going to clean off this brush, and I'm going to go in because I already set my eyelid with that, get rid of this plastic, with that Laura Mercier powder. So I'm going to go in and in my crease, just to warm it up, I'm going to take this shade right here. I'm going to really pick that up, tap off the excess, and I'm just gonna hug that right into my crease. For this look, I am going to be using falsies. I'm actually going to be using the House of Lashes Boudoir Lights. Ulta finally carries them, so I was like, I'm gonna give them a try and just hug that color right there. Go back in, apply one more layer. Ooh, these colors blend so nicely. I really like Morphe. This palette was $38 and you get 35 pans of eyeshadow. Like, come on, you can't beat that. Like, you just can't. I've like really gotten into Morphe products lately. So, and now I'm just going to bring that upwards and blend it out. And if you see, I'm taking little circular motions, and I'm just really diffusing. I want this color to just look very like natural. Like I just have a nice defined crease. And yes, I am bringing it up into my, I don't have a whole lot of lid space, but I feel like I have a lot of upper like brow bone space to work with. So now I'm gonna take on a more dense like packing type brush. Here we go. No, I don't want that brush. We're going with this one. This is the Morphe M506, and I'm going to go in and I'm going to pick up this really pretty like rose, like pinky rose shade. The stones I'm using are like rose gold tones, so I think it'll be really pretty. And this like, like, oh my god, yes, I love it. All right, so go ahead, pick that. I'm gonna get my brush, tap off the excess, and I'm just going to apply that all over my lid space. You know what? I'm gonna ditch the brush. I'm gonna use my finger because I want the pigment to show. I'm just packing it on. Do you see that beautiful pink? Yes. And I'm just applying this all over. I'm not being clean with it. If I'm getting, I am getting it into my tear duct. It's fine. The more glitter, the better, or not the more glitter, the more shimmer, the better. Like these colors are just blending like a dream. I love this one because it's like an opalescent, like pink with like gold reflect, like a pinky gold. Oh, I just love it. So I laid down that first color so that it wasn't like a harsh line. So now I'm gonna go back in with that Luxie brush with no product on it, and I'm just going to blend out the edges. And if you see, I'm coming in with my brush from the top. I'm just flicking that color up. Do you see? Yes, I love it. I'm gonna go back with my finger one more time, just to really intensify right in the middle. Like mermaid all the way. Cool. Now I'm gonna go in and I wanna just right in that inner, very like center, I'm gonna take, actually no, hold. I'm gonna do my lower lash line now. So for my lower lash line, I wanted something really just like fun and mermaid. So to do that, I'm going to go in with this really pretty, this teal shade right here. I just, oh my God, it's so beautiful. Like, so beautiful. So I'm gonna take, oh my God, look what I just did. Ugh, that stinks. All right, so I'm gonna go in with that teal shade, pick it up on a very dense flat brush. I'm gonna hug that right underneath my lower lash line. Going back in that same shade, you see? Yes, love it. And I'm stopping just short of my tear duct because I'm going to be applying a MAC pigment that I'm also going to be using to highlight. And I'm just continuing to build up that color on my lower lash line because I want that teal to be nice and opaque. You see that? I love Halloween time because you can do so much fun stuff as far as like your makeup's concerned. Like you don't have to follow any like makeup rules, or you know, you can blend colors together. And I'm doing the same thing on this eye, on my left eye. You can blend colors together, you know, and I'm just stamping this, if you see a stamp. And you know what, no one's going to judge you if you want to play with color. If you want to get out of your comfort zone, Halloween time is the perfect time to do that. I'm like all on, speaking about color, I am all about this color trend right now. Like, give me all the fun colors. I'm using that setting brush because I did have a little bit of fallout from that pink shade. Now I'm going in with a pencil brush. This is a Morphe M574. And I'm going to go in with the matte teal shade. And I'm going to blend out that teal that I just laid down. So, put it on my brush. Tap off the excess. Now I'm just going to blend because I don't want any harsh lines. And I'm actually tugging it down to like my like under eye bag area, if you will. Yes, I have under eye bags. I got a little one, so sometimes I don't get in a whole lot of sleep. I'm like smoking that color out. And I'm going in with a clean pencil brush, and I'm just going to really clean up those edges. There you go. So cool. I love it. Reapplying. Woo! It looks a little crazy now. Don't worry, I'm gonna apply some lashes. So now I'm gonna go on, I'm off camera, I'm gonna put on some lashes and then I will be right back. Okay, Glammies, I'm back. So I went ahead and I applied my lashes. I did my lower lash mascara, and I also did the scales on this side of my face. I'm using MAC loose pigment in the shade Vanilla. It's a beautiful, just like peachy, like bronzy color with like a reflect, not bronzy, but like a reflect of like a gold white pigment. So I did this side. So I did it in my highlight area, and also I did it down here onto my neck. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do the other side. So to do this, I went to Party City and I got like fishnet like gloves. And I just cut the gloves in half. So you're gonna have this fishnet shape is what's going to make your scales. So I'm going to go ahead, you know what, I'm gonna put my hair up out of my face. I'm gonna take it. Now, if you have somebody to help you, cool. I don't, I'm home. I mean, my son, but he can't really help me. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna put it in my mouth so I can't talk. And I'm using just an angled brush, and I put the pigment out onto my box. You can see my little stack of white pigment. So I'm gonna take this, and this part I can't really talk, so just go ahead and watch. Put it right here, and then and see, it leaves the scales. I'm going to do the same on my upper part of my forehead, so that matches. So for this, we're just going to go over, look down, so it doesn't get in your eyelash, and then take the pigment, and same thing. I'm just, if you notice with my highlight, I just stamped it. I'm doing the same thing with my eyebrow. And then see? You can see this effect of the scales. You can see it better on this side. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do the same on my neck. There we go. And it's just the slightest bit. Now, if you want, you can also go ahead. I'm gonna redo it here on my forehead because I want these scales. And actually, since I have nails, I'm gonna just go like this and spread it out. I'm gonna go along my hairline, kind of connect it to that highlight. There we go. Now comes the fun part, the crystals. So like I said, I'm doing like silver, rose gold, you know, type of vibe. So I put a dot of lash glue right here. I have my jewels right here. And I'm gonna take a very small, an itsy bitsy little tiny pair of tweezers, and I'm gonna, to adhere the jewels to my face, I'm gonna dip them into the lash glue and then I'm gonna put them onto my face. So I'm gonna grab my, ooh, yes. The way the scales turned out looks so good. Like, by the way, I'm obsessed with these lashes. These are the House of Lashes Boudoir Lights. They literally don't even feel like I have anything on my face. So I'm gonna go in with my big crystals first. On this side, I'm gonna kind of focus the crystals up around my eye, and then on this side, I'm only gonna do some like in my tear duct and then under my lash line. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna go in first with this really pretty white crystal. And I mean, you can go in with whatever color you want. Dip it into my glue and just pop that onto my face. So the crystals I'm using are actually the Swarovski. There was at Michael's, they're the buy one get one half off Swarovski crystals. So I mean, I think I spent like $15 total for my crystals. And the fun part with these crystals is you can really put them just like anywhere on your face. I should have used larger tweezers. It's okay. I don't feel like going and getting my other tweezers. I'm just gonna do a little bundle right here. Right by my eye. I'm gonna take it and start to bring the crystals up. And if you get some lash glue like I have, don't worry because it's gonna dry clear. So, just gonna apply a couple more crystals to this side. Ooh, so pretty. Now I'm gonna go with some very teeny tiny crystals. So I think I'm pretty happy with how this side turned out. So I'm gonna go with some teeny tiny crystals and I'm gonna apply these to my lower lash line. Actually, I'm gonna apply one into my inner, oops, I dropped it, oh well. It's okay, I got more. Going to bring this into my inner tear duct. Like that. Okay, I'm gonna apply a couple more. Okay, so I'm gonna go back in, and now I need to do more lash glue. I'm gonna apply just a couple more crystals to my inner tear duct. I think like maybe one or two more. Let's do one more for good measure. One easy bitsy little teeny tiny one. These crystals are so small. There we go. Whoops. Now I'm going to apply just a couple to this side and onto my lower lash line, and then I'm going to be done. So for this one, I'm going to apply, you can hear my dogs running around. One. Do a couple big ones on my side of my, so if you want, you can leave it like this, but I want a little bit more bling on my face, so I'm going to add just a couple more to this side of my face. Dropped in my bra. Oh well. Now, I'm happy with how my face looks. I'm going to take my hair out. And can't forget the lips. So for my lip color, I'm going to go with the Flower Beauty in Petal Palette Liner in the shade Violet. Oops. Beautiful. I'm going to fill in my lips. And then to top this off this lip color, I'm going to go in with the Buxom glittery lip gloss in the shade Kimberly. All right, there you have it, your Halloween mermaid look. So go ahead and subscribe down below and make sure you like this video and leave your comments, and I would love to get to know you guys. Bye.